would like also to invite Dr. Khaled to give us his comments on the case presented. Dr. Khaled, please.
Thank you very much for allowing me to join, and I apologize because I'm abroad, but I would love to give a few words here. We as investors believed in this area of waste management, recycling, green energy, and so on, long before COP27. We started investing actually in 2012 in Egypt's first recycling company, which was called Recyclobikia, which was recycling electronic waste. Then we invested in many other projects like Biodiesel Masr in Chituzan, which is recycling shrimp skin, in Baramoda, which is recycling agricultural waste, and in Biomax, which is recycling animal manure. So we saw very much a big opportunity to make use of all the waste that is available in a country like Egypt, estimated at a value of, raw value of $10 billion, but with upcycling and technology, it can be turned into a $20 billion industry easily. And now it's actually not bringing much to Egypt. So you can imagine the size of the opportunity, adding probably a 1% to the GDP or so, relatively easy. So when we did that, we were very bullish about startups who had good ideas and differentiating technologies, and particularly those who could also export, like Biodiesel Masr, who has all its income coming from abroad, from Europe, in US dollars, and so on. We believe now is the time. There are so many projects on the table, even much more than 10 years ago when we started. We as investors understand now the ins and outs of this industry of recycling, what it needs in terms of capital, cash flow, working capital, all of that. It's different from normal startups that are just building an app or some technology here and there. This is very fundamental and deep rooted into the economy. And it's also at the same time getting rid of waste that is typically loading the system. The animal manure is actually a big source of problems in agriculture in Egypt because it results in nematoda and lots of other problems. The waste, the water waste, of course, and all the problems of cleaning it and the cost of that. The agricultural waste that gets burned and results in a lot of carbon emission. And just name it. Actually, electronic waste was a huge problem. It's very cancerogenic, the way people got rid of it before in Egypt. So I can name a lot of things that we get rid of when we do that, but the economic sense is never lost. So at the end of the day, these projects need to make money and be profitable because we are investors. And we are managing to achieve this, triple P, the planet, the profit, and the people targets at the same time. So we get people jobs, we save the planet, and we get profit at the end. So I think in a nutshell, we as investors are very bullish, and we want to entice more and more investors to come and join us in these journeys because we believe very much that they can be very interesting for a lot of investors. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we conclude our panel, I just want to give some comments. It's very important that we understand that sustainability is a necessity. It's not a luxury. It used to be 10 years back, or the way people used to look at it. It's more of a CSR. On the contrary, it has to be an integral part of our business models moving forward. We can make money out of any of the projects that we heard today, and there are hundreds of more projects that are available in the market. We as a CIB definitely will be participating in some of these projects. We're still in some initial discussions with some of these potential ideas that we hear it from our brilliant young generation. So I very much would like to reaffirm that CIB is very much committed on this front, and definitely the potential is there. We just need to go and unleash. Thank you very much.